So now we can move on to the next part. Maybe I can start off with Leeds, since
Yeah.
they're Leeds. I mean, starting this season, I think everyone expected them to drop off from what they did last season. They overachieved greatly last season. They
Yeah.
haven't really had much signings. They've had a lot of injuries actually, and yeah, I mean they're targeting Brandon Aronson. He's from
Yeah.
Leipzig, and he's a midfielder. I think they really need a midfielder. They already have Rafinha, who's amazing. I mean, Rafinha is just something else. I
But
feel
do you
like
think he's here at the end of the season?
no, I
Yeah.
hope not, but I actually enjoy him at Leeds, but I think Rafinha is
Well, they've been
I think
over last
he's a
season.
better player than where he is. I guess.
Apparently,
That's,
yeah.
Liverpool are the ones in the race for him,
I think after Luis
leading the race
Diaz,
for him.
that's it. I think for them.
Yeah.
I think Luis Diaz is.
Yeah, so I think that's it for the incomings. And Leeds, I think for this season, I think if they finish 11th, 12th, even if it's anything above 13th, and they're pretty much out of the relegation side, in my opinion. So I think that's a
Yeah.
good season for them. I think second season is the toughest for promotion clubs. So I
Yeah,
think
100%.
Yeah.
yeah. Moving on to Southampton. Um, I mean they're in quite the similar area of the table with Leeds, and Southampton. They bought Broya in summer. They got Livramento. So I mean they've made some really good signings, and it's Southampton. They just somehow do it. Like they just manage to
Yeah.
sell their best player, manage to get
Yeah,
some player, and they just make it
random players.
like it becomes good. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
That's fact.
Ralph Hasenhuttl is a great manager. I think he's doing a good job, and I think they're in a really good position. Southampton out of the teams in the middle, like between 11th and 15th, like so. I think they even finish above Brentford, and they could be next. Well, below Villa obviously, but they could give them a good run for their money. I don't think they're
Shout
gonna.
out to James Jeff Broad-Pross.
Oh my god,
Yeah, man's
the
free
best
kicks are
free kick
crazy.
taker.
Shout out.
Nah, he's
Dead
too
ball
good.
specialist.
I
Wow.
just read a stat yesterday that in the last 5 years, James Ward-Prowse has scored 11 free kicks. Cristiano Ronaldo has scored one, and the XG of those free kicks scored for Ronaldo it was 4.8, and for James Ward-Prowse it was 4.1, and he scored
That's
11.
insane.
Oh man,
Nah,
that's
Jalen
insane.
Brown is actually a beast. He's a baller.
That's
Yeah,
He's a
insane.
baller.
Yeah.
that's just crazy.
No, that's sick.
So yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
I don't think they finished top 10 either.
yeah,
But I think anything in top 15 is good for them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Especially because they
That's
lost.
But they always
Vestergaard
give
and
good
Ings.
games, huh?
Yeah,
Man in
They
London.
gave a draw against City just recently. They always give a good game, though.
yeah.
Southampton at home is actually a really good team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unless
It's tough to
Leicester.
beat.
I mean, Leicester will beg to differ.
Okay,
No, for
moving
sure. And
on.
Liverpool's been injured, I think, for a couple of weeks. But yeah, move on.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, but
No
he's been a
worries.
good signing for them.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Moving on to now the fight for the top four. We have West Ham, we have Arsenal, obviously, and we have Tottenham Hotspur. So I guess I'll
For the
start.
United fans, I don't think we're discarding him. I think just Mesh will
Yeah.
cover him
Yeah,
after
yeah.
Yeah.
this.
Don't worry.
United is also there, but yeah, I think we'll let Unish give his insight on that and his frustrations with the lack of activity at United. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
So West Ham, I think Jesse Lingard has been happening ever since he left the club, but I don't think Lingard wants to do that right now. I think he's going to leave in the summer and get the big paycheck, which I don't blame him for. I mean, if he's waited till now, and I
Yeah.
don't think United want to let him go. Maybe as cover. I'm not sure what United are doing with him. So yeah, that
I
doesn't
think I was
work.
reading a stupid article, but I don't know how true it is. But they are afraid of the player he would become outside United.
Yeah. I mean, we
Like
saw that last season. We did see
that's
that last
Yeah.
season.
that's a toxic behavior. But yeah, West Ham are looking good right now. They could certainly push for top four. I think they should have done it last season, maybe. But I was surprised when West Ham are doing so well this season now. I think the only issue is the attack. Not attack as an issue, but I think they need someone else other than Antonio.
Yeah, I think they need a
Another
backup striker.
option. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Jonathan David from Lille, maybe people would say he's too.
Jonathan David, yeah.
Yeah,
Got it,
people
boy.
can say he's better than, like he can get a better move than West Ham, but I think that's a really good move for all parties involved.
Yeah. Also, Moyes said
That's
recently
pretty
that
good.
Antonio's fatigued and stuff. So clearly, if they
Yeah.
did have a second striker, he would
Yeah.
rotate
And
openly.
now
Yeah.
going into the Europa, I think they should put in a good Europa run. If they get another
Yeah.
striker, they can go for it. Like I don't think if we,
Yeah, 100%.
if West Ham play
Yeah.
Barcelona, I mean the Europa, West Ham's gonna beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's be honest.
I would love to watch that actually.
Yeah, and I think that would be great if they got another striker. They with Jared Bowen, Declan Rice.
I agree with that.
Fall.
Yeah.
Dawson at the back has been amazing.
Craig Dawson, yeah. Old man.
And I think
Yeah.
Benrahma moving into the center has reduced their need for getting Jesse Lingard. Jared Bowen is ever present there, most consistent player for them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think West Ham
Yeah.
are gonna give a good fight for the top
I
four.
wish Benrahma starts giving more output. Because in Championship he was so class, man. He can do
Remember
a
when
lot
he
of
came? I
things.
mean, him
He
and
reminds me
him and
of
Antonio
like
lit the
Morris
Premier
type.
League up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
him and
think
Antonio lit
Yeah,
it
man.
up.
I really hope so. I really
he's
so.
he's changed his role. I think that's why he's less involved in the stats, but he's actually making it play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just mentioning West Ham, I think like they had Sebastian Haller and they sold him and he's balling now. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Just
that
a
was
thing.
just
He was underwhelming though. I mean, at West Ham, he didn't. do
yeah,
much.
but like at Ajax is apparently going
yeah.
Yeah, he's
Sometimes I
insane,
think
he's
it
insane,
just
yeah.
doesn't work out for the teams.
Yeah, fair.
He's
Yeah.
he's like
I think.
he's the top scorer in the Champions League this season. Sebastian
Yeah,
Haller.
he had a hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Joined
doing well at
or
AFCON.
top or something.
They just lost
Yeah.
to Egypt on penalties, but he was doing well for them also. Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next team, I guess we'll talk about Tottenham Hotspur, even though I don't like talking about them. But in this instance, apparently they signed Adama Traore and Luis Diaz, but they already left. And Luis Diaz has gone to Liverpool, and Adama Traore is at Barcelona now, apparently. So, I mean, what do Spurs need? A new. I don't. They need everything. They should have sold.
Yeah.
They should have sold Harry Kane, and I still stand
Yeah,
by that.
100%.
The money he
100%.
represented was much more than the player he is. The player
Yeah.
he is a really good player, but a very overrated player also. I think he's
I think he's good. He's just at the wrong place.
he's at the wrong
Yeah.
place, and they could have made
He's
much more of the money.
elite. He's elite.
He's
Yeah.
yeah, borderline.
Plus-
Anyways,
Yeah.
I don't think you can.
And
I don't take that statement back. The good and top assist last season. You can't top goal scorer last season and not call him. He's up
At
there,
a club
man.
like
He's just-
Spurs.
yeah.
especially at a club like
Harry Kane is
Spurs,
a
if you're
good
doing
player,
that.
yeah, I agree with that. But he's
I
not-
just can't imagine if he went to City what it would have been like. I feel like the league would have been a
The league would have been wrapped up.
But Pep's doing that without a striker right now, though.
Yeah, facts.
Harry Kane as a player is great, as a character, as what he could have done in his career. Thinking about he's 28, he's not won a trophy. I mean,
Yeah, that's the problem. He needs to
I mean,
move
that's-
to
He's just
consolidate
unlucky
himself as a
that
legend.
he came from Spurs.
no, he's not unlucky though. But Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang did it with the shit Arsenal
Yeah.
team. It had Danny Ceballos, everything. He carried Arsenal, won them the FA Cup. We beat Man City, Chelsea
No, that's
in the
facts.
finals. I mean, if you're
that's
that elite, if you're that great player, Alan Shearer did it with Blackburn when they won the. And people are comparing this Harry Kane to Alan Shearer and Wayne Rooney.
I guess we
was-
can have a whole pod on this.
Yeah,
but-
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
go on.
Yeah, I
But
think
yeah,
just
their
move on,
signings,
move on.
they needed wing backs because Antonio Conte moved in. I mean, came in. I think that's a good managerial signing.
No, 100%. I don't doubt that.
Yeah, I think they'll give a good run for top four, but they haven't made any signings. They
Yeah.
needed.
I think on transfers, I think Lo Celso is apparently leaving.
Yeah, even
on loan.
Ndombele
And
actually.
they were to sell Steven Bergwijn too.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Brian Gill hasn't done anything.
They just need Son to come back
Christian
and
Ramirez
revive them. I think Son's the best player right
Yeah,
now.
Son's the
yeah.
best
Oh
player.
yeah, Son.
The-
Son's
They-
been the best.
They had very underwhelming signings at right wing back with Emerson Royal. Like He's not
Yeah.
what people think he's
Doherty.
gonna be. Reguilon is very.
I think Doherty just made me sad, man. Like he was such a
Yeah.
good
I
at
used to
first.
like Doherty so much.
Yeah,
He's
he was so
an
good.
agent, ex-Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
went there.
that's
Ex-Wolves.
Yeah,
fair.
ex-Wolves. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think they have underwhelmed in the window, especially because of what they could have done. They had a big opportunity. Like Antonio Conte is not going to be there for long. You know that.
Yeah.
So they should have capitalized on that. I'm glad they didn't,
That's
but they
true.
should have. And they have the money. I think so. They have the money, and I think that's. I'm sure Spurs fans are disappointed with that.
I
Moving
agree.
on.
Yeah.
I don't think they can tell the difference anymore.
Yeah, I think Conte is gone by the end of the season. That's just a hot take. Anyways, moving on to Arsenal, obviously. A lot of outgoings in the first place. I mean, we have firstly, obviously, Aubameyang is out of the squad. He's not. I don't think he's going to be back. I don't know what's happened there. It's really sad what's happening, but that's one less striker. There's rumors that Eddie Nketiah is going to Newcastle. Callum Chambers has left. Ainsley Maitland-Niles has left. There's Pablo Mari who left. There was.
I think it's good. I think it's good they're getting rid of all this
Yeah, I
deadwood.
think they're doing a great job. I think.
But I think
they
now is the wrong time with the injuries.
Yeah, I think when you're in the COVID are a problem, but
Arsenal
Yeah.
needed them. Yeah.
big
think
picture, I
this
guess it makes sense.
2-week break is good, but I think the clear out is much needed. It's been coming for a long time, and what Arteta is building, what Edu is building, I think it's. The Arsenal made 6 signings in the summer, and to get all 6 right is difficult. And you could arguably say all 6 have been a success with Tomiyasu, Ben White, Ramsdale. So I think, in that corner they've been good in summer, but I think this window it's very underwhelming that there's been no signings at all yet. I like to look at it from a point of view we're not buying for the sake of, like previous windows where we got someone like Denis Suarez, Dani Ceballos, and players like that,
Yeah.
which are not really
Yeah.
going to contribute to our team. Like it's just buying for the sake of. We had Socrates, we had Lichtsteiner, like this type of players who are potentially good players, above average players, yes, but doesn't fit the system. So I'm happy that we're not buying signings for the sake of. But
Yeah,
I think
fair.
we need the fact that Arsenal is 3 points away from the top 4 with the game in hand. It's a big opportunity. No one thought about that at the start of the season. So I think if we are really ambitious about the top 4, we should push the ball out and get the striker now, because Lacazette is going to leave in the summer. Nketiah is leaving.
Yeah, I think Arsenal just need a genuine striker. That's it. Like a player that will.
I think
that's going to give them 15, 20 goals a season.
Yeah, and honestly, I think
consistently.
a striker more than his own goals, he's going to add the goals for Martinelli and Saka.
Yeah,
Those two
that's true.
are amazing. Like Martinelli in front of goal, he's scoring goals that you'd expect from a seasoned veteran. So I think adding
I
that
agree.
extra player in the center who holds up the defenders for them, who makes space for Saka and Martinelli to run.
Yeah, I don't think Lacazette's good enough to hold this team. So
Yeah,
we'll
he's
definitely
done
need
really
someone
well this season, but I agree with you there.
Yeah.
So I think out of the 3,
But I think he's playing for the transfer. I really feel like he's just playing well so that he can get these last good.
But
contract
Lacazette
and
has
then
been
leave.
always full commitment at Arsenal. Like I can't fault
Yeah,
him.
yeah, I'll
He's
give that.
always
Yeah.
been there, always giving his all.
Okay, this is a
100%.
random one, but for me, the most underwhelming player at Arsenal right now is Partey. The hype, everything around him, just
That red card was so
Unfortunate.
unnecessary.
Yeah, the red card.
Like you,
not just
you,
the
you
red
took
card.
it down.
Overall, he's
He
Arsenal have
he
red
didn't want to
cards.
train the next day.
Arsenal
Yeah.
have red cards.
yeah, that's the rumor going around.
Jet lag.
I think Thomas Partey is
he-
good, and he'll come good. I think, but for sure he's been underwhelming. Yeah,
Yeah, I think
Considering
maybe
the
a
hype.
CM is a good signing as well.
For the hype he
considering
came with,
Xhaka and
I thought
Partey.
this was it. I thought we'd found our solution to that
Yeah.
guy in the midfield.
Yeah.
Like just
Partey and Aouar, and we got Partey, and it didn't work out.
yes,
Yeah.
let's not
I
bring
think
up old wounds, man.
whenever Partey has played alongside Xhaka, he's been really good. So I think we need to sign that partner with him.
I think this need to be a
Anyways,
more reliable CM.
Yeah, I think we need more than Xhaka. Like I think Xhaka is a great squad. Like he's been really good when he's good, but the issue is it's when he goes down. It's that one dip.
Yeah, fair.
That's every season. We
Yeah.
know it's coming. That's the
Yeah,
issue with him.
facts.
So yeah,
100%.
out of those, the fight for top four. Obviously, I'm gonna include United just for this. Umesh will go more in depth. But who
Yeah.
finishes top four out of those? In my opinion, well, I hope it's Arsenal. In the next 2 days, it's the 29th of Jan. If Arsenal go and get Alexander Isaac, Ruben Neves, I don't think that's happening. But if they do that, yes, I think it's Arsenal because I think we are playing the better football. Well, obviously West Ham is playing well, but if I
Yeah.
had to use my head and go with it, I think it's United. It's they have to be the
Yeah.
team. They literally got Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the best players ever. We have Rafael Varane. Sancho is
No,
coming
I agree with
good.
that.
Yeah.
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 So I think
I think so.
it, it was United have to be in the top four. They need it.
Exactly. I
They
was just going to say
have
that.
to
Like with the
make
Yeah.
team
it
they've
the top
signed,
four.
like
They can't not be top four.
you can't not have. I mean, they're literally the most expensive squad
And
in the world
like
right now.
with the current form of other teams, we have to be in the top four.
Yeah. I guess this is a good segue for Umesh to probably get started on United then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so for transfers out, we got Anthony Martial, who's going to Sevilla on loan. Axel Tuanzebe to Napoli. He was at Aston Villa for the first half of the season. Now he's gone there. And Amad Diallo has gone to Rangers and Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. I think that Amad Diallo is like it's good. It's good for him. He's getting loan. He'll get more game time.
You know, one person that I wish leaves is Van de Beek. Like I think
Yeah,
he was
He's
supposed to be
such a
good.
good
I was
player,
just going to come to
man.
that.
He's
I was
such a
just
good
going to come to
player.
that. Yeah.
Like I
So
wish
he
he
was
leaves.
nominated for the
Patrick
Ballon
Vieira
d'Or
once
before he
more.
came to United.
That's
He was
insane.
in the
Yeah,
Ballon d'Or
I know.
nominations and now.
Yeah,
Oh, he was in
but
like
yeah,
what club?
so he was in the Golden Boy nominations, I
Oh
think.
yeah, the
Yeah.
Golden Boy nominations. Oh shit.
Golden Boy nominations. Yeah, he was there.
He was
But
on
apparently,
hold, though.
Patrick Vieira wants him now. So Crystal Palace are looking for a
No,
loan move.
hopefully he goes there.
Yeah, hopefully he goes. Hopefully he gets. I want him to get a game time, man. I really
Yeah,
like him.
100%. I agree with you.
Yeah, but we have been linked. We have been linked with Dennis Zakaria, Ruben Neves, but I don't think anything's gonna happen this transfer window.
I think I'll say this. I've always had this opinion on United, but they're literally like whenever there's any big player name who comes the window, United's linked to
Clout.
them. United's linked to
Yeah,
them.
it's the
You know
it's
It's
the
always
name. It's the name, man.
You know, they say
Name
this
attracts.
thing where, like, on Twitter, if you're like, oh, we should sign this player, and then the replies is like, this is not career mode.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think United sign players like it's FIFA career mode. They see like, oh, this guy's good. Let's get this guy. Let's get that guy.
Yeah.
Like, there's no planning. Like,
Yeah,
how are you getting Sancho, but you're not
I
playing
think
where he
yeah.
has to?
That's
How
what
are you
that's what
buying?
I'm saying.
How are you giving Cavani a
think-
new deal and signing Ronaldo?
Yeah. I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had a plan before the season started, like players who wanted. It just didn't work out for him. And right now, I think we need a CDM.
Yeah.
Fred,
Bad.
McTominay, they're not bad. They get so much hate, but I think they're average, above average. Sometimes McTominay can ping it from long range, man. We've seen it.
I think McTominay is actually probably a starting 11 person going forward for United, like long term.
I think
But
McTominay,
even Fred-
if he goes to any other team in the Premier League, I mean, apart from the top
Yeah.
four,
Yeah. He'd be a
I
good
think he'll
team,
start
but,
there.
yeah, below top
He's
6.
a good player. He's a good player, but
Yeah,
I
he's a
think
decent player.
I don't think we'll get them now. But hopefully in the summer, someone like Declan Rice or Wilfred Ndidi, or this is very optimistic, but Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham would be a baller. I would
Bellingham
see
to
him do that,
Liverpool
yeah.
apparently seems like a thing.
Yeah,
I hope
Liverpool are
that he
linked to
doesn't-
them too.
I hope Jude doesn't go to United just because.
Yeah, bro. If he's if they spoil Pogba, they're spoiling Sancho.
Yeah.
I don't know them to
Yeah,
spoil
I
the
don't
big
want
name.
him. I don't want him there. I don't want him there.
I
He
think
looks
United.
exciting. I
That's
want him to
one-
go
that's
to a
one
good
thing,
team where he can
like,
express himself.
We need to offload our wages, man. So now, Pogba say that he'll only be interested if Ralph Ragnick will continue as manager. Like
Interesting.
Pogba wants to stay if he's manager, but he takes up a lot of money, man. Martial, it's good. He's going to Sevilla.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah, they also pay a bit of his wages. So, and I think that move could be permanent. But,
I don't doubt that.
Yeah, but going for the signings, we need, I think, a CDM number one priority, and
Yeah.
then probably a forward later on. But Zakaria and Ndidi, or if you're ambitious, Tillemans. I would love Tillemans at United. So yeah, but I think we should finish fourth, and we will finish fourth.
I mean, I'd be surprised if you guys don't finish
I
fourth.
honestly
Like,
don't
You
that's
think
just,
should.
Yeah.
With the most
They should.
expensive squad ever assembled in the Premier League.
United should
Yeah.
finish fourth,
Yeah.
but they actually won't.
I think we will. I mean, we have to, man.
Yeah,
Everyone's
they
been
really
on a
have.
slump. We got to capitalize.
I
And
pray
if
Ronaldo
Spurs
flops
fortunate,
and they don't finish top four. I'll be so happy.
I mean, he's already done that.
Yeah. The
no,
first
I think
half left.
Ronaldo's
Everyone has their
doing a
opinion.
decent job here. Yeah, he's all good. But yeah, that's it for United, I think.
Awesome.
What do you
I
think
think
about
you
the
had,
relegation? Who's getting relegated?
Relegation,
That's the most
relegation,
exciting part, I think.
relegation. I'm in charge of relegation. So currently I think it's Norwich. Norwich is just above the relegation zone right now.
Yeah.
But
They're
I think
18th,
Norwich are going to
17th.
go down. I think Norwich are still going to go down. They haven't been linked with anyone. No one's come in, no one's gone out. So there's no money inflow, outflow. Dean Smith has been doing a decent job. I think Dean Smith's pretty good. Uh, and
I think there's. Funny enough, I was just seeing this
yeah.
thing like that. If whoever's lost to Norwich, their manager gets sacked.
I was just going to say that. That's what happened with Watford. It's like Norwich is like you just
benchmark,
can't lose
yeah.
them. Yeah, they're the benchmark. So they are a great championship club, but not a Premier League club.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
they'll go down.
Yeah, pretty
I
much
think they'll go down.
the most yo-yo club we have going
Yeah.
up and down.
Plus,
Yeah.
they got Billy Gilmore, Brendan Williams on loan, but nothing's worked out. They got Miller Rishikta, John Sargent from Werder Bremen, but
Yeah.
I think they're still
That's
going to go down.
So wait, who do you
No, I
think pips them up? So the Norwich is 17th, isn't it?
Norwich is 17th. Yeah.
So
I think
who
Newcastle.
comes out from Newcastle, Watford, Burnley?
I think Newcastle.
I think
No, it has to be
Newcastle.
I think
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Surely has to be. Like for what's
Yeah,
happened
of
in the
course.
last couple of months.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you
'cause
can't be
now-
signing Kieran Trippier and the like. I mean, I'll let Unmes speak and then.
Yeah, because I was just going to go like Newcastle have got in Kieran Trippier for 15 million, Chris Wood for 25 million. Chris Wood, I don't
I
think
think-
he's going to work out
Wait,
well.
can I give my opinion on Chris Wood? I think
Yeah.
Chris Wood is a must play. That is a great signing. One, you're getting yourself a striker who knows how to play as a relegation team. He's going to hold the ball up for you. He's going to do all that. Saint Maximin is happy. Secondly,
Yeah.
I mean, Wood is not this great player worth 25 million, but it's about what you're taking away from your potential rivals.
Yeah.
Like Burnley is relegated. Burnley is relegated.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, they're done.
They
Yeah.
one, they
That's
bought it
a
for
good
themselves,
point.
but secondly, they bought it to kill Burnley. I think that is
Yeah.
Yeah, and literally
That is a
he's been
great-
the only
Burnley have
output.
no one.
He's been the
Burnley
only
have no
output for
one.
their
yeah,
goals.
like Ashley Barnes
Yeah.
is not.
Yeah.
That is a
what he was.
solid point. That is a very
Yeah,
good
so
point.
I
And
think that's
Chris
a great
Wood-
signing. I think that's a great signing. Personally,
What I like about Chris Wood is he's great in the air.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone can beat him. Like he's one of the toughest players to beat when he's in the air. That's how Burnley goals have been coming from, like set pieces and like corners, just everything, header, it's going in.
Yeah, I think
so
Trippier.
that's the point.
Yeah, I think Trippier is now the face. Hopefully, I think that's what they're assuming of the club going
Yeah.
forward, and hopefully he brings pull. But
Yeah,
if they get relegated, that's just shambles.
no, that's shambles.
you know,
Plus they got Eddie
it will
Howe.
actually be good for them going down.
Yeah, but
They got relegated.
In the long run, yeah, I think so, because they'll be able to build
I think
in
what
a,
should
in a way. You see, let's say you're a Premier League team. The players you're attracting
Yeah.
they're getting Trippier, they're getting Wood. Now these are good
yeah.
signings in the short term, but if they go to the Championship, these players are not signing for you, and they have to now
Yeah,
make
exactly.
a project out
Yeah.
of it. They have to buy young players who are good, and in the long run, that's
Yeah.
probably better for them. But yeah.
That's fair.
yeah,
Bro, that's like having a
Chris
Lamborghini
Wood-
and not having the keys to drive it, bro. They've just got a watch test. They've got a
Yeah,
watch.
literally.
And then-
but I
Literally.
mean, right now they're linked to Diego Carlos, who's pretty good.
Oh,
Diego Carlos is
Diego
good.
Carlos is really good. I really
Yeah.
like.
No, it's not happening.
Yeah.
Sevilla said it's.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, they said.
Oh
it's
my.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they got
For
Martial, they're
Jan
going
or
for
maybe
the La Liga.
also.
No,
yeah.
for Jan.
Yeah.
For Jan.
Yeah.
I
For Jan. And
For
then
Jan.
they also got Bruno. I don't know this guy, man. Bruno
Bruno
Guimaraes.
Guimaraes, yeah,
Oh my
apparently
I
he's
God.
really
really
good.
wanted
This
him.
guy is
I've
so
just
good.
heard
really
about
wanted
him.
him.
I've
Really
never
wanted
seen him
him.
play though.
Bro,
I've
he's
seen
so good.
One.
I've heard a lot
the
about
other
him.
player right now is Lucas.
I really
Paqueta.
wanted him at Arsenal, bro. I really wanted him at Arsenal. He's so good.
Bruno,
Yeah,
that
I
is
really haven't seen Leo play.
that's the best signing in this window actually. I actually
Yeah.
wanted to
And
mention that.
he's
yeah.
he's very keen to move also because they're
Yeah,
offering him a multi-year contract, good wages.
he's there.
So
He's the franchise player. I think he's the guy who's going to
yeah,
be there when they, if they make the top four in the next 5 years, it has to be with him. He's amazing.
really,
He's amazing. Believe me,
I got to watch more about it.
you have
I
to.
got to watch more. I
I
really haven't seen
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
Leon
like
team
us
play.
Arsenal fans, me and Priyam, we've heard a lot of
Yeah,
about him.
Bro,
our
I really wanted him, bro.
Jason
More
Denayer.
than the, I'm not gonna lie, more than the striker, I really wanted him. Ah,
Yeah,
fine. We move on. We move on.
he's
It's
good.
too, it's
Yeah,
too much.
Bruno is good.
and Newcastle have Eddie Howe as manager.
Yeah.
So
Eddie Howe
They
interesting.
have a
is
good team,
really
man.
underrated. I
I
really
honestly
like
don't
Eddie
know
Howe.
how they
Yeah,
are in the position they are this season.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm really
I
surprised.
mean, I'm not surprised though. Did you? They had I forgot his name. Was it who? Steve
Manager
Bruce. Steve Bruce.
Steve Bruce. Yeah,
Yeah, I think they lacked the turmoil. You know, the stuff around the takeover and stuff didn't help
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
With
yeah,
Steve
yeah.
Bruce leaving the
Man,
way he left, and yeah,
yeah. But what is that Newcastle defense, man? Jamal
yeah.
Lascelles is
I think
a
that's what they
best
really need is
defense
to
back.
get a better
yeah.
defense.
That's
Maybe
shambles,
Trippier is
man.
the start of that though. So I don't know.
Trippier is a good one. I
Yeah,
think he can organize the defense. He's
Yeah,
experienced.
I think he's a
yeah,
solid player.
Yeah, although he's ex-Spurs, but I think he can do all that.
Yeah, I mean Spurs and Atleti and this, so yeah,
yeah. I mean,
that's
he
a good
just
buy.
won La Liga, so
Yeah, exactly. No,
it'll
that's pretty
be
good.
shameful if he gets relegated. But I do think Newcastle will just escape the relegation zone.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. Moving on to Burnley, they got 25 million from Chris Wood and Maxwell Cornet probably going to make a return soon. But I still think they're going to get relegated.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I as much as I love Sean Dyche, but yeah,
It's
he's a
about
character,
time.
man. The Premier League
Burnley
needs
go
him.
down.
Yeah, they play the most boring football, man, in the
Yeah,
league.
they have
Like,
always
Burnley is the
survived.
most
They have always
anti-football,
survived.
man.
I hate.
yeah,
They kick the players. No, just go down, please.
that.
Can't wait.
Next up, I've got. I think this is the last team out. It's Watford.
Yeah.
Watford has my favorite player of all time, Musa Sissoko.
Oh, Musa.
Sissoko. After Euro 2016,
Yeah.
what he did in that tournament was
He
amazing.
redeemed himself.
And
in the
I've been
books
a
also.
fan of him. I've been a fan ever since. So, but still, Watford don't look good. They just keep on sacking managers, and now they got a 75-year-old
Yeah,
manager again
that doesn't make
in Ron
sense to me.
Hodgson.
I don't know what they were
which-
thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but they got two Liga players. They got Kamara in from Nice and Samuel Carlo from Bordeaux. I haven't watched them play. I haven't heard of them. I've heard of
who
Kamara,
did they get? Sorry?
but
Yeah.
Samuel Carlo from Bordeaux and Kamara from Nice.
Fair
These
enough.
are like the
Kamara, I
confirmed
know.
signings.
I've heard about Kamara.
Kamara, I know, but
Yeah.
Samuel Carlo, I don't know. From Bordeaux, yeah. But Watford, yeah. If Watford do have a decent team with Ismail Assar and Dennis.
I think Sa's going to come back eventually.
Sa's their
Saz
best
will
player.
come back.
Sa's the
Yeah,
Sai
Sa's
is so
Yeah.
good. Sai is so good.
Arsenal
Yeah,
legend,
no,
obviously.
Bless Sa. He stopped that invincible season. Always be remembered. Arsenal legend.
Yeah,
I
and
think yeah. we'll go down as well.
Dennis is still there. Josh King, decent. Ben Foster still does the job, but I hope they don't get relegated. But I have a feeling they'll get relegated.
Yeah, I feel like it's. I don't think it's about them. It's relatively like who else would be here. It's like you
Yeah,
have
exactly,
The people
yeah.
above them like Everton,
So
Leeds,
give us your
Brentford.
Norwich.
bottom four after that.
My bottom four will be Newcastle.
Wait, you're going from 17th down.
17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So I think Newcastle would be 17. Who is 16 right now?
Everton.
Oh no. Yeah. So I think 17 is fair. I don't think they'll go above Everton. And then I'll go for Watford in 18th. Norwich, I think, would hang on to 19th. I don't think they'll finish bottom again. And
Yeah.
Burnley last.
Oh yeah, Burnley last easily.
Good. Yeah.
Unless Burnley have like a crazy turnaround because they have 5 games in hand.
Yeah.
No, all they do is just frustrate.
No, they're gonna play next season in the Premier League because they'll still have like 19 games. in
Games
hand.
left.
Yeah.
So everyone's in the
Fair.
21, 23 season and
And
everything's
all I don't think they'll score any goal to like in the next
Yeah.
2 games or something. It'll just be like nil. No hope.
Okay,
But
let's
Wilmington has actually started new. Yeah.
let's do a hot take as to any prediction. We look back on this prediction at the end of the season of what we think in terms of someone finishing over someone or something of that sort.
Antonio Conte leaves at the end of the season, regardless
I
of
think
where
that's
Spurs finish. Regardless of where
yeah.
Spurs finish, even if they finish
He
top
has a
4,
history of moving.
yeah. Arsenal finished top 4.
Villa finished third. 8, sorry.
I was like, sorry.
8, sorry, 8. Villa finished 8th. That's a bold one. I don't know why. I feel like I think just the excitement around them will just lift them up.
The issue is centre back,
Yeah.
you know. Tyron Mings is tragic.
Guys, they'll outscore everything.
But
Don't worry about it. They got Phil
Esri
Coutinho
Konsa is
and
stepping
everyone.
up though.
Sorry?
Esri Konsa is stepping up.
Yeah,
Esri
Conte.
Konsa. That's a stepping up. But my hot take is Wolves finishing in the what's it called now?
Europa Conference.
League.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Europa
Wolves in the
Conference.
Europa Conference.
Yeah, that's
You can
fair,
trust them.
to be fair.
Yeah.
I want to say
Yeah,
Arsenal don't finish top 6 because of the situation they're having now with the
Top
CMs.
six.
Oh,
and stuff.
that's
Top
bad.
6.
That's
Yeah.
Nah.
That's
Top
it's
6.
not because of. I think Arsenal's doing well, but I feel like
Yeah.
their situation has just got worse this transfer window. If they
With
don't sign,
Priyama,
if this is on the
Rasmus.
caveat, they don't sign anyone in the next 2 days.
Yeah, I understand.
No, I don't think they will. I don't think they will.
Yeah.
I
If they don't,
think
But
I
still,
feel
I
like.
don't
top
think they
6.
will, yeah. No, top 6.
Yeah, I feel like they
Arsenal
don't
Top
will
6,
top
bro.
6.
That's
Arsenal make it.
Anyways, that's my
tough.
hot take. That's my only hot take right now.
I like that hot take. I like that hot take.
We'll look back on it.
Of course,
I
you
guess.
like it.
Of course.
Of course, you
But
like it.
hopefully, whenever this gets uploaded, we have a new striker
Alexander
at Arsenal.
Isaac.
Yeah, and that might change
I
things.
don't know. I'm not still sold on him, man. Like he's good. Like
The Euros
I'm not
he was
sold
so
on him.
good, man.
Yeah, in Sweden he was good.
He
I
was. He
really
was.
I agree.
enjoyed
That's
it.
what I'm saying. But I'm not sold on him.
You
still,
know,
man.
you know why I like him is because he's not an out and out striker. He's quick, and he's like, you know, I really want the striker not to take all the I don't want our team feeding him. Like, you know how United is feeding Ronaldo. That's why it's affecting the wide players wrongly. Like, if United played in a different way,
You want him like a false line, like a Firmino type, like not
not
out
really.
and out striker.
Maybe
So-
like a Benzema at Madrid, maybe like a Giroud in France. Like, it's not a false line,
Alright,
but it's
mm.
also not the main striker. He's not a target. He
Yeah,
can
makes
also
sense.
run off the
Yeah.
right. We can have Martinelli switching in. So I think Isaac would
like
be
he's more involved in the play basically.
Yeah,
He's just not
yeah.
waiting for the ball to reach him.
yeah.
Yeah, any hot takes, Priyam, Unmesh?
Mine
Now
was the
Maris
Villa
is
one,
the
bro.
Wolves one.
I'm good with the Villa one. I don't know why. I'm
Wolves
happy
That
to
what?
say
finishing in the
That
top
what?
They
6.
finished.
Top 8.
Villa finished 8th.
Fair?
I think that'll
That's
happen.
fair.
Though. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Unmesh,
No,
give a
but
new one. I
people
think
predicted
Wolves,
they wouldn't
Wolves
top 10.
is in the Europa
Wolves
Conference
finishing
spot.
6th.
Aren't
What's
they-
finishing 6 big?
Oh, 6th. You said
Uh,
conference. Conference is 8th.
Yeah, Europa. Oh, that's 8th. What?
Yeah, 8th or
Matt?
7th.
Oh, okay. I
Oh,
think
okay.
7th.
So you mean they finished 6th? Oh, okay, that's quite a hot take.
They
actually.
finished 6th.
Okay, that's high.
Wolves.
That's high.
Bruno Lage, our trust. Pedro Neto, hopefully, no, he's
They don't
been
have
injured the whole
goals. I
season.
think they don't have goals.
That's the problem. Yeah, they don't have anyone. in
Jimenez,
front.
don't have goals.
Fabio Silva is too young to.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah.
Nuri
That's
is
But
pretty good.
yo, his money was crazy. He came out of nowhere with that big move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's
I
fine.
feel like Wolves didn't invest their money well because they're not a team that can afford such kind of investment in a young player. Like
Fabio Silva.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Let's see how that goes.
Cool. I think
Anyways,
let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
Thank
it's
you
been a great
again for
session.
watching. Thank you for tuning in again.
Before we end, who's giving their random food take?
I think Raji go for it. Raji's a weird guy. I know he
Yeah.
has something.
Raji's weird. Yourself.
I don't know if this is weird, but popcorn and ice cream is a good thing. Popcorn.
I've
and
never tried.
ice
Ah,
cream.
That's
Yeah.
a madness. That's a madness, bro.
Popcorn
That
and
is,
ice
that's,
cream
that's,
is
that's
great.
normal. That's like saying
Yeah.
chips and ice cream, man. Everyone has.
I
that,
have never
man.
had popcorn
Yesterday
and
was
ice
a
cream.
weird one.
I've never had that too.
I think
Nah, that's
popcorn-
actually
It's so common. I feel like
I've never had that in my life.
I've never had that.
Yeah, try it.
That
I've
sounds
had
so
it.
weird.
That's bad. That's bad.
Okay,
That's
you know what?
bad.
We'll take it.
I've had it.
Yeah.
Anyone in the comments, if you've tried that, suggest anything.
Yep.
But yeah, if you actually stuck around again, we do really appreciate it. If you're hearing this part of the podcast, please comment, like, subscribe, share it with anyone. And yeah, again, give feedback to us. We're here for it. We want to know what we can do better and anything. Feel free to message us or just put comments. And yeah, thank you very much. We
We're
shall see.
out.
look back at this few months from now and see how
Yeah.
all the windows pan out. And yeah, very excited for the rest of this season. Looking forward.
Arsenal's
But yeah,
gonna
thank you
finish
very
top
much.
4. Bye.
Peace.
See you.